this is indeed a great opportunity for us to learn how Motorola Solutions has expanded and grown its operations in India and in other emerging markets. We would like to understand India as a country faces enormous inefficiencies in terms of managing its supply chain for perishables. So estimates tell us that there is about 40% wastage from the farm gate to the plate, that is until it reaches the consumer. So is there anything that you could offer which could make the supply chain efficient and deliver the kind of throughput that we are looking for with organized retail in perishables?
Is not necessarily confined to India. As we do business around the world, we see wastage, if you will, spoilage of perishables amounting to billions of dollars of losses across industry. And not only is it financial losses, but oftentimes it can lead to sickness, and in extreme cases it can lead to death if produce, if meats are spoiled at the time of sale and somebody is to go home and eat that product. So it's a major problem faced around the world, and in fact we do offer solutions in conjunction with partners that bring to bear software systems that come together with our hardware. But both barcode scanning as well as radio frequency identification are being deployed literally at the point of where the produce is picked in the fields, so that when it's picked, it can be time-stamped and it can be tracked from point of origin to ultimate point of destination, so we know the amount of time that it's been in transit. We can also track the temperature profile that produce has seen. And so at the end of the day, with predictive analytics, we can determine when it reaches the back door of the store, is it still good? Is it still good for sale? Is it still good for human consumption? And this can have a tremendous impact on both eliminating waste, spoilage, and improving health of the population.
Technology has answers and can solve problems, but there are other macro items that are difficult to address. The Chicago Council on Global Affairs has studied food insecurity at great length, and there's a book, a white paper that was just put out this summer that gets to the issue about perishables lost on the way to the consumer. The cost, I would say, as an Indian originally, in India is much bigger because of the poverty here. What we have seen is developing countries that have invested in logistics, in infrastructure, such that local and farther away produce is efficiently transitioned to local markets, reduces the shrinkage. Technology assists in that, but the challenge to the private and the public sector here would be high time that the country steps up, drives the logistics investments that are required in infrastructure, so that more people get perishable goods in the health and in the condition that it should be consumed. We're very pleased to be here. Indian Institute of Management Bangalore is the top school in India, but also in the world. So it's a privilege to be here, and thank you very much for your kindness to invite us.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Mr. Girish and Mr. Sanders, for your time and your excellent insights.